Hi everybody. Okay, here is an Elizabethan Madrigal. This is the viola part, and I just wanted to point out a couple of things that you can work on before you actually play through this piece. It opens up with some pizzicato, and for violins and viola this works pretty well. It's going to be obviously different for cello and bass, but we have our normal bow hold. If you can see this, it's about where that big knuckle is there, where it touches the bow. And we're going to shift that for pizzicato closer to the base of the finger, and on the inside you can really see. So there's the normal bow hold, and then it shifts closer to the base of that first finger. And then the other thing that we do, if you can see this, is I take my thumb from the normal position. If I can show that to you, and then it braces. See how it braces against the hair and a little bit against that ferrule, the little metal ferrule. So that's what we do. We go from normal bow hold, scoot it in to the base of the first finger, and brace against the edge of the thumb. We still have our hugger fingers there and a strong pinky. Okay, so we have a lot more finger to pluck with than if we're in a regular bow hold. So instead of just that little tiny bit, we give it, I don't know, another inch. That's pretty useful. So the beginning, we use the meaty part of the finger right here, certainly no fingernails, and we kind of give this strum motion, okay? And I realize I'm playing this on the violin rather than the viola. I don't have a viola here right now. So that actually, the opening DNA should be easier because you don't have to worry about hitting an E string like I do on the violin. Here we go. Okay, and then you're ready to go. All right, so that's one practice point that comes back again at measure 37 with the pits. So keep that bow hold, just scoot it up to the base and brace the thumb, okay? And the other thing, we talked about this, to get that sort of Baroque style or Renaissance style bowing, find that balance point. For my bow, it's about a hand width above the silver wrap, and that's where I'm going to choke up on the bow. And let's see, I'm going to start the pickup to 41. I think that's the first place where the viola has the theme. Notice I did two ups. That's a nice thing to do off of that A. So that gives a wah, wah, wah. It's a fast bow stroke with space, ringing notes, space between the notes. You can certainly still do that with a regular bow hold. You just have to have a very light elbow. Let me see if I can demonstrate that. Yeah, so it's easier to get that sound. It's not as big a sound, but it's easier to get the sound when you choke up and pretend you've got a Renaissance or Baroque bow. And so we're going to be doing it with this, but try it the other way so you get used to that sound. Okay, the other thing that you probably heard is I am emphasizing beats 4 and 1. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I give it a little bit of length on beat 4 and 1, and I lean into it a little bit. Okay, so here's the viola part for an Elizabethan Madrigal. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. cheater piece there on the violin, but that was the viola part. What else? I wanted to mention a couple other things. The name of this piece is Now is the Month of Maying, and it's kind of the lyrics are kind of flirtatious. It's talking about this game that these couples are playing, these young people playing in the springtime and the green grass and the sunshine, the lads and the lasses, and they're playing a game that was popular in the Renaissance called Barley Break. It's kind of an adult tag game of sorts. Anyway, but there's some great YouTube videos of the original version of this. Of course, it's just a cappella for singers, and there's some beautiful recordings, but it's fun to keep the lyrics in mind. It keeps it a little bit more lighthearted, which is the whole idea of this piece. Okay, hope this is helpful. Hope to see you soon.